Started, I had to physically turn every letter.
That could be sexual too, but
From Seattle, it's Wheel of Fortune on top of the Space Needle.
Hello there. I'm Joan Van Ark.
and I'm Michelle Lee.
And I'm Donna Mills. And we're not
We're
Not
done.
done yet.
We have never said that together, have we?
Let's try it one more time. Ready?
Oh.
We're
We're not
Not
done
done
yet.
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 We still didn't get it right. Oh, well. Anyway, will you all please remember to subscribe to our podcast if you like it and like watching it, and give us a thumbs up. That's good for us. It helps us. So anyway, we're happy you're here. And we have a very, very, very special guest today. A friend of mine, an icon in the business, Miss Vanna White.
Oh gosh, love her.
Yeah.
Special, special, special.
Yep. We are so excited today to have a good friend of mine who I've known for a lot of years now and who I love so much, Vanna White.
Yay!
Girls, how are you?
The one and only.
Oh, it's good to be with you all.
You know the other two girls, right?
Yes, I do.
Joan and Michelle.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hi, girls.
Love your smile. You love mine.
Twitter.
We're catching Vanna this morning before she starts filming 42 episodes.
42,000 episodes.
I mean, it's amazing what you do. It really is. And you got to have the best job in television, honestly.
Right.
I do. I really do. I've been doing this job for 43 years.
Ah,
And I know, it's crazy. I was 12 when I started.
no.
But no, it's wonderful. I show up. We do 6 shows a day usually, 195 shows a year, and it's fun. It's fun. I've been doing it a long time. I love all the clothes I wear. I love making people happy, making them rich.
I did want to, getting rich. That's a good one. I did want to ask you about the clothes
Yes.
because, I mean, you wear these gorgeous gowns, these gorgeous dresses. Everything makes me very jealous.
Yeah.
Um,
So how did you get all those? Is it just something you wear for the show, for the episode, and then
Yes.
move on?
Yes. We have done over 8,000 episodes, and I have worn over 8,000 dresses.
Except for one, I heard.
There was one time, and it was, I mean, how do you keep a record of 8,000 dresses, right? So I don't even know what happened, if the designer sent another one by mistake or whatever it was. I don't know. But only one time did I repeat. And I don't get to keep them, unfortunately. But most of them are fun to wear.
I was
Most
just
all
going
of
to
them.
say, would you want to have kept them, kept some of them?
Where would I put them all? I don't have a place for them. I'd have to get a warehouse. And
well,
we'll,
that's exactly what I did because I did have a lot of the wardrobe from Knott's, and I have a storage space now that cost me a fortune to keep all these gowns, and I have 42 different designers in there.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had dreamed always of doing a 80s fashion show, and using
Ooh.
these clothes.
I think that's a great idea, actually.
I do
I do
too, but it's
too.
never materialized. Maybe there's somebody out there today listening
Yeah,
who can
yes.
make that happen.
And maybe they're back in style too. You know
Well,
how
well, look, this blouse. I'm doing a lot of blouses on our podcast here. But anyway, I went in my closet today and I said, "Oh, that's a perfect blouse." And look, it has shoulder pads.
Oh gosh, I remember those.
Yeah.
Love it.
You know what I would love to do just for a second? I would love to be able to say almost every day, turn over, turn over, turn over. But I was very young when I did that.
I was going to say,
It was sexual, in case
is that
you.
now? Yeah. That big double, triple bed.
Wow. Wow.
Talking about.
Where the hell did we go?
Now you see what I
Just say turn over? Was that your thing? Turn it over, or did they say it?
The
Oh, the
reveal.
letters.
Yeah,
Oh,
the letters.
yes. In the very beginning, when I first started, I had to physically turn every letter. And then they decided to make TV monitors that, but they didn't make the TV monitors. I was able to touch TV monitors to light up the letter because it was easier in production. When we did the turn the letters, they had to stop after every round and go in and physically change the letters out.
Ah,
Obviously, this is early on, before computers took over. And then when we went to the TV monitors, it was so much faster to get to do the shows. So I touched the TV monitors, they would light up. And now, just a few years ago, we have switched to laser. So now, physically, I don't have to physically touch the letter anymore. Can you believe that?
Well,
They catch the movement of
taking
my
away your
hand.
job.
Now,
oh,
don't tell
wow.
them that.
No, I'm just, nobody
Laser
heard that.
out
Nobody heard
anything
it.
else on your face. Laser this, please. Laser.
Yeah. Uh,
I love to read about you, and this is very dear because it has nothing to do with letters or turning over. I said it again. Anyway, your stepfather, you were very close to your stepfather.
oh, definitely.
And
Yes,
I heard that, or I read actually, that every single day you would call him and you
that
would
is
tell him you loved him every single day till the day he died.
That's
that is
gorgeous.
true. And
That's
I would always say, I love you, Dad. And he would say, I love you more.
oh,
Oh gosh, we all have
and
talked about our daddies on this
yeah,
show.
that's great. It's
Oh,
Father's Day. It's Father's Day.
yeah,
Yeah.
sweet.
Other
So
thing,
sweet.
obviously, that's evident, also my two co-stars, is your smile.
Oh,
And we have been talking about smiling at people, to people now, with everything awful going on in our lives. We don't know if we're up or down, or that could be sexual too. But, excuse me, but I love the way you smile, and it's probably most importantly some of the charm you have since
well,
day.
thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know. I feel like give a smile, get a smile, give a smile. That just, it says so much. Just smile at somebody when you're walking by. It makes a
Better
difference.
that than anything else. Better than
That's
that.
It really
That
does. And I also find that if you can find some way to compliment somebody on something, oh, that's a pretty sweater. Oh, I
yes.
like your eyelashes. Well, I
Yes.
do that in the grocery store all the time with like the checkout person because you know that they went to extra special trouble to put on eyelashes to go to work, and they got
Yeah,
these big long eyelashes and just you can see their face light up when you just mention it that somebody noticed.
for sure. That's so important.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. It is. And Vanna and I know each other originally from a very special time in both our lives. We were in a play group together. Our
Oh,
kids were little. Yeah.
Yes, our kids, I think they were what, 6 months old when we started the play group.
Yeah.
And we kept it for till I think till they started school for several
Yeah.
years. Every week we would get together, a whole group of us girls,
Yeah.
and have a play group with our babies. It
It
was
was it
so
was a really fun
wonderful.
it was a fun group too. It was Connie Selica, Heidi Spound, Jeannie Francis, Sandy Newton. I mean, and we all had kids just like, around the same age. And it was and for me, it was thank goodness, because here I was, older, having a kid, not knowing what to do with it,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
And these girls helped me tremendously during the
girlfriends are great. Girlfriends
Yeah.
are great.
and you've kept them.
Just and
We
what?
oh yes, and we're all still friends.
yes. As a
30
matter of
plus
fact,
years later.
we're having a Christmas get together this year.
I want
Yeah.
to come, and I wasn't invited.
Well, you were in the play group. We'll have
Right.
to do
Oh,
another
but
Christmas get
I could
together.
Yeah.
stay.
I gave production pictures, Vanna,
Yes.
from our play group, and they'll cut them in,
Okay.
afterwards. And I
Great.
just they're so cute. There's one picture of her son Nico and my daughter Chloe holding hands.
Yes.
It's when
Oh,
they're about, I don't know, a year old.
Yes.
I mean, they
So
were
cute.
so cute. I think we thought they were gonna like be girlfriend and boyfriend, you know.
Yes. Yep.
well,
Uh,
what's the end story there? Or is
Well,
there?
that didn't happen, but they're, they're still friends, and all the kids, are friends, and
And
it's
Yes.
really,
there's plenty of time too to
yeah,
get
it's
that
really
in.
nice. It's really nice to have that when your kids are little, because you need other people, other women to, kind of help you through the time.
Right. Especially when it's your first child, you don't know. You can ask your friends who have the same age child. So what is your child doing right now? Is it okay? Well, should I put the pacifier back in their mouth if it fell on the floor? I do. Do you? No. Stupid stuff that you don't know what to do.
Yeah,
So we
Stupid
all
I
can
stuff that
learn from
means a
each
lot.
other.
yeah,
Stupid stuff that means
absolutely.
a lot, though, when you
Yeah.
add
Yeah.
up, when
And
you
we
add it
had
all up.
like we go have swimming lessons together. We most of the time it was at your house, Vanna. The
Yes.
what was his name? Mr.
Mr. Tom.
Mr. Tom. Yes.
Yes.
And
He
he'd come
taught
and
our
give our
kids.
give our little people swimming lessons, and it was so sweet, so
Oh,
cute. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd get dressed up at Halloween. We'd all get together and go trick or treating.
Yep. Yep. Oh, we
Fun,
had,
so much
I
fun.
mean, I think some of the pictures that I sent them were from Halloween. They
Yes.
were, we were dressed up also,
Yeah.
but the kids,
or
kids were just amazing costumes and stuff. It's really fun.
Yeah, it was.
Was
Yeah.
was this Halloween a special one this year?
I didn't get dressed up this year. No. Usually I take that back. I had on some kind of Halloween leggings and a sweater. That was my dress up this year. How about you girls?
Does that qualify?
I think so.
I don't know. I feel like every day is trick or treat. You got to put something together to make them know that you're here and that you care and you smile. That is really key. I think that's a great thing to have as a greeting as you're walking by or whatever, to open up and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
have a
I
good
For
day."
sure.
usually do Halloween because a good friend of mine, Denise, who I think you know, Vanna,
I do.
gives a big Halloween party, which I look forward to every year and have gone as everything. I took my dog once and went as Little Red Riding Hood, and he was
Oh,
Wolf.
so cute.
It was actually, but we usually do. And this year, because I'd been at an autograph show and got a cold, I was sick and I didn't want to go and give the cold to everyone, so I missed the party.
Well,
uh,
you're a good girl.
have something in common also. I understand that you did crochet and loved it and lived by it,
And
right?
and I still do. I do. I carry it with me everywhere. I do it everywhere. I do it on airplanes. I do it when I'm going to bed watching TV. I sometimes do it at the studio, but we've been pretty busy. But another thing regarding that, I'm very proud of crocheting because I have my own line of yarn called Vanna's Choice, and I donate half of my proceeds to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So
Good
it
on
goes to a good
you.
cause, and
Good.
everybody, people love doing that stuff. I learned to do it when I was like 5 years old. My grandmother taught me how.
Yeah, my daughter
Oh,
Chloe, she said to be sure to mention to you, Vanna, how much she loves the blanket that you crocheted for her baby.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I
Yeah,
love doing that.
it's one of the most special things that she got. So
Oh,
really
I
nice.
used to do needlepoint. I'm equating kind of what we do and have common together. When I
yes.
went into needlepoint, it was during the Knots Landing years. And when I tell you, I got so hooked on it that when I was shooting a scene, I had it under my behind. And as soon
Did you?
as I would say cut, I don't know if you girls remember that. It would come out
well,
and
we remember your
start it all over again.
behind. Yeah.
I lived by it. And so I do understand there's also something wonderful about keeping calm and peaceful and getting so into. the yen, if you will, of,
Yes.
right?
It's therapeutic for
It is.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and addicting
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
I'd
a
And
rather.
good way.
and gift giving is a
Oh,
part of it.
for sure. Every time I crochet a blanket, I am always thinking of the person I'm making it for as I'm doing it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's gorgeous.
I'm
that's
a
so nice.
34B.
What?
I'm a 34B. You could just make me a little cake.
Double that, double that. So maybe we'll go as twins for next Halloween,
Indeed.
something like that.
In the
Um,
earlier years, you, as an actress, had a hard time, as many of us do, sleeping on the floor because you couldn't afford a bed.
Yes, when I first moved to Los Angeles in 1980, I had $1,000 and I came across the country from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, in a 20-foot U-Haul truck. So I paid first and last month's rent. At that time was like $500 or something, and I bought a car for $500 because you have to have a car in LA. And I got a job immediately. Slept on the floor for a long
wow,
time. And
wow.
interesting enough, shortly after I started working, I and got on the show, I did a thing with Spring Air Mattress Company. So it all worked out.
And it
Oh,
did
So I became their
voila.
spokesperson for the
Did,
mattress company back in the 80s.
did anything ever backfire when you had that situation and it wasn't what you thought it was going to be on the card? Or has there ever been
Yes, there has one time. The
one
the
time?
puzzle was either Dr. Spock or Mr. Spock, and I turned over the D or the M. I can't remember which one. And it was like, oh my gosh, that's not the letter they called. So
Oh,
what they did at that time, they threw out the puzzle and put in another puzzle, and no one at home ever saw it.
they
yeah,
didn't realize
Oh,
they didn't realize it then. So
No.
yeah.
it was clean.
But now I will not touch a letter unless it lights up. So if there's a mistake, it's not my fault.
Ah,
But they're
keep it
pretty
that way.
good.
Keep
They
it
don't
that
mess up
way.
very often.
That's
Uh,
incredible. That's
well,
incredible.
Early
Well,
on, I read that they showed you the answers, so you would know, but
Yes.
couldn't say anything. But you would know where you were going to walk to rather than stumble and fall, as I have many times for drinking. Okay.
Yes. So yes, I do know the answers beforehand. So I do know kind of where to go. Like if it's the three bears, I know that the S is at the end, you know. And regarding falling, one time the gentleman had won a brand new car, and at that time we had the car displayed in front of the puzzle board. So you saw me on the puzzle board, and after he won, I stepped down to go and congratulate him, and I missed the last step and literally fell behind the car. And I
oh,
got up and brushed myself off, and I went over to the
It
contestant
started
dust
all
yourself
over.
and
off.
said, "Congratulations." He said, "Did you have a nice trip?"
Oh.
So
oh God. Well, you travel a lot with the show, don't you? Don't you
we
go?
have, we
Just,
have we have been all over the world. It's been wonderful because we have all these theme weeks. Portugal week or Switzerland or whatever, the
Oh
UK.
my Lord.
It's been so much fun. I've been in so many wonderful places and in the United States too. I think we've been in every major city. And not only do we go to these cities and do our show there, for example, Seattle. They did the top of the Space Needle. They did it like our wheel with all the colors and the uh, dollar amounts on the wheel. And I was able to stand on top of that and go from Seattle. It's Wheel of Fortune on top of the Space Needle. Not everybody can go up there.
oh, I guess not.
It was so things like that have just been wonderful over the last
Yeah.
decades.
It kind of reminds me of back in the day, so to speak, when there was the Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I don't know if you remember that show.
Sure.
I
Hmm.
got to travel all over the world, and it was the best because it's on somebody else's dime. You're staying at the best places,
And you're
having
Yeah.
seeing
the
the
best
world.
everything, and it's like somebody else paying for your
Vacation.
world travels. It's great.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. It's a
Yeah.
good way to see the world.
Hmm.
Yeah.
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 No, it's been I think it's been a great, are there any other jobs that you would envy now, that you would like to have now, that you would like to do now?
Now that I'm coming towards the end of this, of my career. I'm not starting my career. It's been 43 years. When I do finish with the show, I think I'm just going to retire and play golf.
There you go. There you go. You deserve it. That's
I
incredible.
hear you're a really good golfer.
Well, I'm not a good golfer, but wait, you just wait. Once I have time to practice a lot, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get that hole in one day.
Uh,
You keep trying, keep
yeah.
trying. Because
My
you
guy
have,
keeps trying to get me to play golf, and I can't do it. I whenever I try,
Yeah.
I hit the ground, and that really hurts. So I'm sticking with tennis.
Okay. That's a good second choice.
Yeah, just just so you do something. I mean,
Yeah. And
that's I think that's the important thing. And it's the important thing that, obviously for you, you look amazing. You look wonderful.
oh,
Your
thank you.
body is slim and beautiful and everything. You must have worked at that.
I do, and I still work at that. Every couple of weeks, I try on probably 30 to 40 dresses. And I have to fit into them because a lot of them are sample sizes. So I definitely have to work out to be able to fit in those dresses. So that has kept me at this size for lots of years.
Yeah.
Oh my
what is a common day for you? Do you get there early and try things on before you do your segment?
I do. I usually show up around 7 in the morning and
Wow.
we try on 30, 40 dresses. And then
Oh,
I do interviews such as this. And then we start our first show and do six shows back to back and finish probably about 6:30. We'll do three shows and then take a break because we have an audience. So we change audiences and have lunch and then do three more and then leave here about 6:30.
You
that's
do
amazing.
three different shows in front of the same audience, and then
Yes.
ah,
And it's live to tape. So it's like a 30-minute show and we have 10 minutes in between. Do a show 30 minutes, 10 minutes to change clothes and then come back out and do another show like it's another day. So it
ah.
really takes about 2 hours, 2.5 to do three shows, I would say.
And it looks like you're enjoying Ryan.
I was
Yes.
just going to say, how is that going? Because Pat Sajak, you had, such a relationship then, and certainly this time this duo
Yeah.
is television friendly like crazy.
Yes.
Are you? Did you show him the ropes, or was he pretty much
He
up to
he
speed?
He did his homework. He was here rehearsing everywhere he went. He rehearsed, and he watched the show, so he's very familiar with it. And just he's such a professional,
Yeah.
and he's so
Smooth.
kind,
He's smooth.
and he is smooth. He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
So I think he has just stepped right in. And he said to me when he started, and he even said to Pat, he goes, Pat, I can never replace you. I'm not trying to replace you. I just want to go in and do a good job.
Oh, that's
So, and by the way, speaking
classy,
of Pat,
classy.
Yeah,
Pat
how is
is
Pat?
he's awesome. I talk to him all the time. He is happily retired. He has a couple of grandchildren, so he's enjoying this phase of his life and just having a good time and looks great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
wonderful.
that's great.
That's
Yeah.
that's what he deserves.
Are you
He,
looking forward to grandchildren or wanting grandchildren?
Absolutely. You have to tell me about it.
Yeah,
Now that you are a grandma.
I am. I
Is
am.
it wonderful?
Look, I have this little thing here. Chloe gave me this for Christmas
Oh,
before the baby was born. It says grandma, and I've not taken
oh,
it off since I put it on that day.
Oh, honey.
oh, that's so
And
wonderful.
it's just divine. It really is. I mean, and when you look at that child and you think your child made that child, it's just breathtaking. I
I
mean,
can't
Michelle knows.
imagine.
Michelle has a granddaughter,
Yeah.
I do. One and only, and I thought I would never be a grandmother. She's 4.5 years old. She's a little bit older than Donna's, but then again, Donna really should have an older than mine because Donna's a lot older than I am.
I am. I am.
I knew it had to come.
I am.
Here
That's
we
okay.
are.
These days, I'm happy to have people know how old I am because I don't have any of the symptoms of somebody my age. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yes.
There was a thing that I read. Oh, if you're over 80 and you can get up out of a chair without using the arms and using something to help you, you're really doing good. I
But
thought,
you play tennis don't you, all the
yeah,
time?
I can do that. I
Yeah.
play tennis, I run, I do all these things. So
And I always say young at heart also. There's something within us that we can embrace, sends everything else that keeps us young. And part of it, again, as we were all talking about, is smiling.
That is
yeah,
Yeah.
the best.
That's
and
all.
being curious. I think you have to be curious about
No,
life,
still, I'm
what,
talking to myself.
everything. And if you're curious, it keeps your mind going.
Hmm.
You-
But
you-
you'll be a grandma someday, Vanna,
One day.
and
I can't wait.
you'll be a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Don't
Yeah.
you think you'll miss it? Because and you've done so many other things too. Acting, the LA Times article has had you doing many character parts and things like that, and so that's a potpourri
Yes.
of busy time. And
Yeah.
did you ever? I think originally you wanted to be an actress, and now look, you own the world
Oh.
and then some. Just doing what came along, and that's wonderfully inspiring, if nothing.
Yeah. Growing up in a small town, I really wanted to be on TV, right? And it's, how do I do this? So when I graduated high school, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, because it was the closest city. Yeah. So I moved out to Los Angeles in 1980 and did some guest starring parts on TV. And then in November of 1982, got Wheel of Fortune. And after that, that was my job. That was
Yeah.
it.
Well,
That was Merv Griffin, right?
It was, yes. And interesting enough, Merv Griffin also created Ryan Seacrest.
Oh,
So
ah,
he
that.
really found both of us.
You've always said that you felt that your job is like it's a second home. It's a second family. And right.
For
And on
sure.
this landing, I mean, I could get in my car and it would go to MGM when it was MGM. It's like
Yes.
it just would take off, it would go, and these girls and some of
Yeah.
the other folks that we loved so much were our family.
it does
Yeah.
happen that way. You're with each other long days,
Right.
continuously, you get closer than sometimes even families do because there are long hours
Yeah.
to do it and get it right, and that
Vanna, would you, if this job ends, would you
Mhm.
want to do more acting?
Um, I don't know. I can't say no because I really don't know because I've done this for so long. Am I going to be, I'm certainly going to miss being in front of the camera, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure
It might
how.
be a really nice challenge, to do something like that
Yeah.
now. Well,
Yes.
I think
just
they'll be after you to do that. I'm sure of it.
yes, I
If you
think so
have it in
too.
your background, you did do it.
All these years that it's gone on, it's just been kind of like it has to be Vanna.
No,
I
no, you
know
know what?
that's what
It,
I'm thinking. That's what I'm.
no, think about it. Think about all the shows on TV and everything. It's a half hour of family fun that everyone of all ages can do together. It
That's
can
what
be the baby can watch the wheel go around and just all the lights and
Right.
the thing. There's people that love to watch what you going to come out in tonight, or people that want to solve the puzzle. You sit there. I defy anyone to walk by that TV and there's a puzzle on. They're going to stop and go. They're going to solve the puzzle before they continue on. It's just. I mean, we all play game. We grew up playing games. It's a fun thing to do. So
Well,
it's a great
lots of
escape.
games.
Exactly it, an escape. And there are times right now, lately, less so, but where you need a change of pace and
Yeah.
a refresher. It's like a chaser.
Yeah, and another thing, generations have been watching this.
Yes,
People come
exactly.
up to me and say, "I've watched you my whole life."
Yeah.
There's parents that were kids that now are grandparents. More or less, they're 40-year-olds that have a 20-year-old that's having a baby. So generations,
Yeah.
and
That's
the memories are so fond of that time
Yeah,
together.
and it's the same with knots. I mean,
Yes,
people
totally.
who, because it started streaming again, people who had watched it back then, back in the 80s, now are like, oh, I'm going to have my kids watch it, because we
Exactly.
loved it so much. I want them to watch it. They felt a real sense of family with the show, with the characters and the cul-de-sac and everything. So they want their kids to see that. So, I mean, it's amazing how impactful shows can be.
Some have watched 3 and 4 times too, have gone through even since it started and are watching several times. So that's hardcore fans for you,
Yeah.
without a doubt. And we're grateful and we're happy to
Yeah.
be able
Yes.
to share it again and have the segments. How many have we done? About 40 some, haven't we?
I
So
don't know.
of our
But of this,
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes. What?
oh,
It's
Someone
getting close
they're
to
hiding
40.
else.
It's what?
No, I was just telling the people who are hiding behind the camera to tell them.
34.
Thank you.
34. Oh
There
my.
you
Well,
go.
we're getting
Nice.
close. We're
yeah,
doing we're doing some more next week. So
yeah,
Perfect.
we keep on keeping on, which is a wonderful thing. It's a great, great thing.
And we're having fun.
And that's what I can see.
Yep.
You girls are having fun. And how awesome is it that you're still together after
Yeah,
you're able to work together and be together and have fun together.
yeah,
Girlfriends,
true.
girlfriends,
We
yeah,
need
That's-
it, need it.
yes.
yeah,
all of it, always, always.
yeah,
Yeah.
Connection, loving, connecting, and being there for each other.
yeah.
Absolutely
Yes.
true. Absolutely.
And I, I think we all have something to give yet, you know?
We're
That's
not with the K
We're not
done
we're
yet.
not KNOT done yet.
And
That's
people
the
should subscribe to us and like us.
right. Right. You
Yeah.
always remember to say that, Michelle. I always forget. Thank you.
Yeah,
No, but they need to know, Donna, you always have the URL or the way that they can get in touch with us to
Well,
say,
yes, they can send us emails and with questions and WKDY podcast. That's the email at Gmail.
yeah.
Yeah.
and the thing that's so great about it is we get to talk and get to know people like Vanna. It is true. People only see you turning or pointing, zapping
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah.
thing. And we know what letter's going to come, right?
That's right.
But
For
there,
sure.
we're talking about the letters that have been coming in are so wonderful.
Yeah.
You know what? Somebody asked me ask Vanna, what is her favorite game show outside of Wheel?
Oh, other than Wheel?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
Ooh.
I mean, I have to say Jeopardy.
What
Jeopardy. It's
Jeopardy. Yeah.
yes. I learned so much watching that show. I don't know how they solve those answers. I just don't know how they know all that information. It's
I
it's
absolutely
mind-boggling.
agree. I mean, if I can answer one question in the whole show, I'm like, yay.
I feel the same way. I feel so smart.
Yeah, right. But that's another Merv Griffin show.
Yes, it is.
I
Yes,
mean, I don't know if you remember him as fondly as I do,
I
but I'm
do.
sure you do. He was such a wonderful man.
He was. He was. God bless him. Yes. He created a lot of great shows and he had the Beverly Hilton Hotel. He just had an empire of things that just everything he touched turned to
Yeah,
gold.
He
yeah,
knew how to do it. He was a great businessman, very
Yes.
with an imagination.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And can you imagine thinking up these shows, Wheel of Fortune?
You know how it started?
No.
He was in the hospital and no, I don't know if it was him or his sister. One of them was in the hospital and the other one came to visit and to keep them company, they played hangman. Remember hangman where
Oh,
you would write out the
right.
letters and you drew like a stick figure.
Stick
If you missed
figures.
a letter, you drew an arm. It missed it. Yeah, that's where
Oh,
it
oh,
started.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Well, the brain that takes that and makes, this
Makes
show that lasts
40
many,
plus
many,
years.
many
Yes.
years. So,
Brilliant.
yeah. Same with Jeopardy. Same, who goes and says, okay, we won't ask questions, we'll tell answers.
Yeah.
And you have to
Yeah.
tell us the question.
Yes,
You know, it's a very unique thing to have thought of.
it is.
Vanna, I know that you have a hard out because you have to be on set,
I do.
and I think it's getting to that time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. It
I
is. Well,
know.
I have so enjoyed talking to you all. It's good to
oh,
see you.
Um,
Y'all all look great
yeah.
and keep up the good work.
I ran into Vanna recently with her very handsome son, Nico.
oh.
He's just an amazing kid.
Oh,
Really
thank
How
you.
how
nice.
old is he? How?
31 and I have a
Oh,
daughter that's 28.
oh, wow.
Gigi. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
don't have to be baby feeding them and helping them
No.
out there. No,
Nope.
those days are gone.
They are.
But they'll have more for you, I'm sure, in store
Yes.
when
Looking
they hook
forward
up.
to it.
Yeah.
Yes, good for
Yeah.
you.
All right. Well, say hello to
Okay.
everyone over there for us,
I
okay?
will.
All
All
right.
right, you
All right.
all.
Love you.
Bye.
Congratulations,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Happy
Bye-bye.
holidays.
Bye.
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 We want to thank our guest today, Vanna White, who was amazing. She's so lovely. And we want to remind you all that you can email us at wkdypodcast@gmail.com. Email us with questions, thoughts, whatever. And we'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to have you subscribe, and we think that's very, very important, and we need to know how much you love us. And we want to see you again very, very soon.
Oh, we're happy. We love you all. And now it's time so long for a while. Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody.